Good morning, large family meals of the week time. I am putting in a bacon and pineapple casserole, freezer meal, and most wonderful time of the year. I need to reset the clocks here. No, not 8:8. Don't work with me here, clock. Okay, do your thing. Yay, okay. I set the casserole out to defrost yesterday, so let me go grab it. Also, friends, just want to let you know that Large Family Table community membership is open. Click the first link in the description below and join me for tons of behind the scenes exclusive fun. It's largefamilytablecommunity.com. Now it's coffee o'clock time. Well, did not update on lunch, but we went out to the Chinese food buffet, just like the good old days after church today. And then we came home. I had the kids take out, this is what we do on a nice relaxing Sunday afternoon. Every kid get your school cart, take everything out of it and organize it, make it fresh for the week. So we did that. Had an older kiddo pick up the just the school shelves that we have in here. Now the kitchen is clean. Look at that. No dishes in the sink. Of course, we got a chicken bowl full, but that's just normal everyday life. But getting ready to do a whole bunch of super mega freezer cooking. Yes, I am. I've been cooking up my large family freezer meals, pack 11, which is a whole bunch of lunches. Yesterday I got 10, 12 dozen knitting meatloaves done, and I got a bunch of prep work done. And so today I've got, if my math is right here, I've got about 4 things I'll need to circulate through the oven. And then I believe I have about, I'm looking at my book here, about 4 recipes or so. I was gonna mark them that are just assembly and don't need the oven. So I'm gonna get working on all of that now. Yeah, so here's the pack that I'm cooking up. A lot of times I use it on my phone or my computer, but also been working on getting them printed out. Yesterday I did the mini meatloaves. It's the English muffin, pepperoni pizzas, grilled cheese sandwiches, bean and cheese burritos, and pepperoni and cheese pinwheels that just need assembly. And then corn dog muffins, the turkey meatballs, baked egg rolls, and these chocolate chip banana muffins. Those are going to require shuffling through the oven. So I'm going to get my first oven meal, whichever I guess the corn dog muffins, whatever I deem fast, quick, and in a hurry to get going. And then I'll just go back and forth working on oven meal, non-oven meal. So there we go. Good morning, good morning. It's coffee o'clock and I am getting ready to put in, got a little bit of this breakfast casserole left from yesterday. And then I'm gonna put in these ham, egg, and cheese waffle sandwiches. You can do them in the microwave, but I think it's just easier. Go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna get these going in the oven now. Here we go, going in the oven now. Okay, forgot to show the pan when it came out. Here's the last one. This is the one Mama's gonna eat now, yay. Good morning. We've got a variety of breakfast things happening. Now, many times it's just one thing for breakfast. And then there's also times where it's like DIY, there's lots of options, get what you want. So Benjamin this morning, because I have English muffins sitting out from still needing to do English muffin pizzas for the freezer. Benjamin wanted English muffin, so what'd you put on your English muffin?
Peanut butter and jelly.
He's having a peanut butter and jelly English muffin. Gabriel, thank you, Daniel, for doing that. Gabriel is getting another pan of those waffle sandwiches in the oven. What else is happening? Amelia's heating up some French toast sticks. You also want a waffle sandwich? Well, come eat this. Okay, Daniel's gonna have French toast sticks. Tobin's eating a banana. I'm gonna do a couple eggs.
He wasn't still eating his little crackers?
He did. He had the little, the little baby cracker thingies. And what else is happening? Then there's still a couple people missing from that. But anyway, so when this happens, obviously English muffins are out, French toast sticks are out, waffle sandwiches are going in, eggs are on the stove. So as more people join us this morning, they can pick from our variety that's out. Peanut butter and jelly, English muffin sandwich in full force. We're also out of milk, so our choices are water or water, right? Water. Water's it for this morning. So I got my Wild Hair No Makeup Mama. It might be as good as it gets for today. Just went ahead. I had this pack of chicken left for some freezer meals that I'm also working on, and I was working on doing the baked egg rolls that have chicken. Anyway, I had an extra pack of chicken from that freezer meal prep. All that to say, it was almost 5 pounds of chicken. It either needed to go into the freezer itself, or I'm using it for dinner tonight. But I also have another freezer meal thing I'm pairing it with. I'm doing the lemon garlic chicken, and since it didn't have time to just marinate and all be together, once I put all my ingredients in, I just moved it around, stirred it all up a little bit with my spatula. So anyway, we're gonna have that for dinner tonight. And then I have, it's basically a vegetable soup. It has lots of zucchini and squash and such in it. It is also a wonderful freezer meal. I have 2-gallon bags of that because with the soups, so many of us here just love a variety of soups. Whenever I do those as a freezer meal, I usually take 2 gallons and defrost those, do a pot of soup, so that maybe the next day, excuse me while I hold on, massage my eyebrow, right? So that the next day, hopefully, there's a little bit of leftovers too. You know, I cook for leftovers, right? Live for leftovers, cook for leftovers. So the soup will not be ready as well until dinner time. And I got some other leftovers that we're gonna have for lunch. But anyway, planning ahead on my leftovers. Lemon garlic chicken in the slow cooker for dinner. Also this vegetable soup. And I will probably do, you know, I'm just, I'll say a sucker for rice in the slow cooker. So I'll probably do some rice in the slow cooker or another vegetable, like buttered broccoli or something. I don't know. The third thing that I'm gonna throw on the table is kind of up in the air. I'll see how time goes and inspiration hits. But everybody's gonna eat the chicken. Everyone will not eat the vegetable soup, but several will. What else here? The rice most folks will eat. I know a lot of you ask me about how do you get, you know, your kids to eat all these different things, and usually I have a couple choices and variety on the table. Now this is not a class or an expert session in getting picky eaters to eat a variety of food. This is just how I handle my bunch, and also when we have other people come and eat and such. It's like there's always a lot of food available, so you just kind of homemade buffet style, take what you want. There's always something offered that's for everyone. And for the most part, my kids do eat a lot of stuff, but I have a couple that have some different preferences, and that's fine. If I have, as an example, a staple meal around here, which would be chicken and rice and broccoli, some are gonna eat all three. I'll have several who eat all three. Some will just eat chicken and rice. Some will just eat chicken and broccoli. Some will just eat broccoli and rice if they just don't feel like chicken. So anyway, hope that helps a little bit. Unexpected ramble, but you get those here for free. Yay! And these are the vegetable soups. I was gonna do the cold water defrost method with them. I've had them sitting out while I got this lemon garlic chicken settled in here. And so gonna go on my walk now, and we'll get back to food prep after that. Alrighty, so Wild Hair Mama back again. Got a bunch of good walking in. Always feels so much better after we hoof it up and down that driveway a whole bunch. So for lunch, I've got some bananas that need to find a home, some sugar snap peas, bag of clementines. I had a bag of the meatloaf minis left over from my freezer cooking. This bag I left out for us to eat and did not put in the freezer with the other 7 or 8 bags. So I've heated those up. And then we have a few breakfast odds and ends. We have 2 of those waffle sandwiches and maybe 3 breakfast burritos from over the past couple days. So again, I'm just warmed these in the microwave, and I am setting out this lunch buffet on our picnic table. No, those need about another 30 seconds. And I figured, well, I'm eating my lunch while I'm heating up everybody else's, and that way they can eat. And we will do our read alouds first today before we get going with our table work time. So there we go. That's our tub here of fruit and vegetables. Plate of meatloaf minis. This alone is more than enough, but I just want to present the leftover breakfast items too, and we'll see between everybody. We got 10 folks who eat here for lunch, so Tobin doesn't count, haha, but yeah, someone should eat this stuff. And this is part of my mama plate that I am woofing down while I heat stuff up. We have some real serious dirt and acorn play going down here. We've actually read for quite a while. Big kids and I are going in to get table work started. Benjamin, you said you want to play out here a little longer, huh?
Yeah.
And yeah, Daniel and Benjamin are playing out here. You gonna find more acorns and sticks?
I'm just gonna find more stuff.
Okay, but anyway, while I was reading, Liam and Daniel and Benjamin built a lot of houses in here. Yeah. But there's no evidence of that now. But I got pictures, so there's that. Just to get the camera on. Yeah. Looks good though. So you're gonna work. You got the castle shelves, and your water table, and your dirt.
And pool.
So what are you gonna do? Daddy's here with you. What are you gonna do while we go in and do table work? You're playing. It is actually school. That's right. So when you are done with this, tell Daddy, and you can come in and do your school at the table too, okay? Daddy knows. We gave him direction. Here's my stroller getting ready to go inside. Tobin fell asleep while I was reading, so I had Naomi carry him in for me, and now I'm gonna push my luggage in the house. And a little front garden update. Things are still holding themselves together up here. We have had some nights of freezing temps. That's my thankful flag I got on sale at Amazon for $5. I was like, I needed a Thanksgiving flag. There we go. Don't mind the $5. So some of the mums have left us. Other things are holding it together. We're definitely gonna bake a whole bunch of pumpkins and have those for Thanksgiving and to add to the freezer. And then Amelia's been going around. We had a few meatloaf minis left. Oh no, and your name's Minnie. No relation. But I told her the couple that sat out while we were reading that we didn't get eaten to bless some kitties with. They won't mind. Okay, and since weather's changing and Tobin has found his feet, last couple babies, I've ordered like these little moccasin type shoes for them. They just slip on and they stretch. They're usually like 6 to 12 months. I have a different pattern. This one has like little forest animals. Well, I'll take it out and show it to you. Anyway, it's big news here. Tobin got some shoes. So these usually stay on like fat baby, bigger baby feet pretty well. And I think the other ones I got him maybe have rocket ships on them, but they're a few days behind. So now he'll have cute little shoes on. And these are, I think these were like $12. Alrighty, so towards the end of the day now, what are these messes that are going on? So I just put in 4 cups of rice into the Instant Pot, added in, it was a total of 8 cups between the broth and then some water, and then our lemon and garlic chicken. This is turned off now, but that is done and smelling delicious. And then our wonderful soup. It's gonna need, I think, eyeballing it, probably another 30 minutes to an hour, which is fine. Also, hold on here. Also, in the meantime, boiling water. That's the tea kettle you hear in the background because Amelia's doing some evening tea, but also going to do 2 big bags of broccoli. All right, so of course everything is flaming hot, but I've got the chicken, the rice, the broccoli, and I'm just gonna, this was almost 5 pounds of chicken, so I'm gonna cut many of those chicken breasts in half. And then the soup, yum. So the soup, like I said, I'm making leftovers for tomorrow, so we'll probably have some of this tonight.
I love potato soup.
You love potato soup? Wonderful, but mainly lunch tomorrow. Alrighty, good morning, good morning. Same bat time, same bat channel, same waffle sandwiches from the freezer going down. Big hit here with these. And then we also have some smoothies going on. Okay, so we're gonna call after this afternoon's adventure. I put 2 bags of slow cooker soup from the freezer into the slow cooker. Obviously, I used one of my smaller slow cookers, and I could tell as the afternoon went on, because a little bit of it was still frozen, we needed a bigger boat. It needed to go to the 10 quart. There you go, and you just saw all of that played out. I want to also be able to add some cabbage and such to this evening. So, messes abound. Also, I have been recently reminded that you don't need to lock your slow cookers, but that's just for transport. I haven't had one of these in a while with the locks. Although I do notice there are vent holes now on these lids. So I'm not the manufacturer, and I don't know if that has changed over the years. Little slow cooker drama is recently I had some video footage where I locked the lid on the slow cooker, and lots of folks were reminding me and educating me on the fact that the manufacturer's directions say to not lock them and only use them for transport. So that's their intended use, but I don't know now if the vent holes have been added that you can see. Are they there now added to, because the concern was if you lock them and the pressure builds up, they'll explode. But if there's vent holes there now, maybe they've remedied that. I don't know, but you won't catch me locking this slow cooker. You'll only catch me slopping it all over my counter. So we're pretty good here. Although I did burn my hand a moment ago because I grabbed the inside of my hot slow cooker that has been heating up this soup. Okay, and this is a Hamilton Beach slow cooker that has the locks and the vented lid, and I have not read the manufacturer's instructions for that. But what my plan is, it's gonna be just boys at home, and the girls and I are going out. As you can tell by these gel nails, all that growth there. These are my real nails, but I like to have them done with gel and a glitter fade every couple months. It's been about 2 months now, so we're gonna go have something else done. This slow cooker is gonna fulfill its purpose, help me remember to put cabbage in it later when I get home. Or maybe I should do the cabbage before I go. I don't know. I did this soup last week and I didn't even add cabbage to it, and it was just absolutely fantastic. So I won't worry about it right now. But nail time. Yay. So this morning I'm putting, these are from the freezer, and they are sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins. Yay, breakfast. Also going to homeschool group today. Also yesterday, Tobin's other new little pair of slip-on shoes came. These are the rocket ship ones. These were like $22. So we'll compare between the $12 and the $22, but that way he's got two. Sometimes, especially when they get walking, these will get wet. And yeah, so anyway, he needs more than one. Yay. Okay, so brightness of brightness, but we are at homeschool group. Kids are playing outside. We are doing picnics in the sunshine because those are your friendship bracelets. Because it's November and it's going to be in the 60s today, or it already is, whatever, we're soaking up the sunshine. So last night I had Naomi do grilled cheeses, and we didn't realize the boys had already ate, so we repacked those grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch today, and a lot of other odds and ends that I'll show you now. Okay, so we've got Naomi and I's grilled cheese. We got a whole sack of other people's grilled cheese. We have some of the carrot cake muffins, some of the freezer meals I had, cheese sticks. Oh, excuse me. Variety of like pumpkin seeds, some little chewy things for Tobin. I think the only fruit I have in here is for veggies. We got some raisins, and I have sugar snack peas. So it's grocery shopping time as far as fresh fruits and vegetables. But, and yeah, cheese sticks. So, I'm gonna make kind of snacky lunch plates now. Happy Thursday. Didn't show dinner last night. It was actually Mr. Travis's birthday. We went out to dinner. I didn't even bring my camera. Tobin, though, ate a whole ginormous sweet potato. and he had mashed potatoes. So the kid is in the potato family. Here I am now working with potatoes to prep some lunch. So what's happening today is breakfast time. Kids are eating a variety of breakfast leftovers because that's how this mama rolls. We had 2 of those waffle sandwiches left, a few of the egg McMuffin, a few of the English muffin sandwiches, and then some of those carrot cake muffins we took to homeschool group yesterday. Threw all those out on the counter and said, hey, oh, and a couple grilled cheese sandwiches. There you go. There you go, breakfast. Pick from the party and heat yourself up a plate. So this afternoon, we are so excited. Our roller skating rink finally is open back up. What happened to your roller skating rink, Jamerrill? Well, I'm glad you asked. You can even Google this if you want. But the roof blew off of our roller skating rink, or maybe it collapsed. The roof went down. There was a natural gas type explosion in our area about a year ago, and the roller skating rink was behind it, and it was so sad because it destroyed the top part of their building. They are finally reopened, and they're finally back to having homeschool roller skating days. Yay! So we are going to our first in obviously over a year. All that back to potatoes now. So kids are eating, and we're gonna get table work school going, and I'm gonna record another video where I gotta deep clean my kitchen. That's for a sponsored video coming up. But anyway, I'm going to throw, I've got maybe 6 sweet potatoes. A couple of those were bad in the bag. So put the sweet potatoes I had in one slow cooker. Gonna throw this other, I don't remember if this is a 5 or 10 pound bag of potatoes. I'm gonna get as many as I can of the potatoes I just washed in the other slow cooker, and we will have baked potatoes and baked sweet potatoes, and the only vegetables I have left, like fresh vegetables, is that half bag of sugar snap peas. So anyway, getting to grocery shopping time here. I've been doing a lot from the freezer. Need to do a big grocery haul, but it's probably just gonna be a few days until I even have the time to put in the grocery order. Remember back in the day when we needed time to go to the store and spend all day in the store, or spend a couple hours in the store? Now it's like, oh, it's gonna take me an hour to put that grocery order in. And for me, and I know you can have favorites saved, and I do have some favorites I get every time, but also with different recipes and things I'm cooking up, part of mine changes every month, so it takes a little bit, and I have to coordinate and plan. Yeehaw! Well, now I'm saying we don't have that many vegetables left, but here we are having potatoes. There we go. But in a perfect world, you know, I'd throw some more fresh stuff with it. So, bringing it all back home like we usually do. Leftovers for breakfast, potatoes, and whatever we can scrounge up during lunch. For dinner, I was going through the freezer, I have 2 pans of this manicotti freezer meal. We did these back in July. I think this was part of my freezer meal prep before my surgery when I thought I was having 2. And I only ended up having 1. Yay! So I had 2 of those. Those are a big favorite. And I have 1 bag of pepper steak, and I have 1 bag of stuffed peppered soup. Kind of same but different ingredients. I am gonna just combine that and add some brown rice. Why am I doing that? Some folks will want that for dinner, and it'll be a good leftover for lunches for a couple of us for a few days. The manicotti is gonna be gone, maybe a little bit of leftovers. Anyway, you'll see. Okay, play along, yay. Well, friends, future Jamerrill telling you, can you say it? I'm sure you can. And I'm here. Future Jamerrill has a future with a whole lot of pumpkin processing. So, the Large Family Table Community. Go to largefamilytablecommunity.com. It is open. Ready for you. If you have not joined us over there, click the first link in the description below. You will get wild and crazy evenings with me. Like, I just got done doing a 2-hour and 15-minute live cooking pumpkin processing time with the members. That was a lot of fun. Been working on it all day. Obviously going to be working on more pumpkin things tomorrow. But if you join us over there, you get those crazy wild live calls with me, where I think in December we're going to do a bunch of holiday type cookies and freezer cookies and such. And I'm just going to turn the Zoom call on. It'll go for however long it goes. You also get exclusive videos from me where I cook up different stuff, or do day in the life videos, or do longer Q&As, or do homeschool videos, or do business videos, just member requested videos as well. You also get an included paid product each month, which means that's included within the price of your membership. Those products sell every day over at the Large Family Table shop for $14.99 each or more. There's an exclusive private Facebook group for members only. Now we have that group over there where we do scavenger hunts and bingos and extra pictures and chit chat and funny memes and such, but we're not Facebook dependent. Over on largefamilytablecommunity.com, we have a membership hub where all the videos and interviews and live calls, if you miss a live call, as long as technology plays along, I always re-upload the replay. So if you couldn't have made the 2 hours and 10 minutes of pumpkin processing where we baked them, we pressure cooked them, we slow cooked them, I answered lots of questions, lots of fun chit chat. Later you can come back and put that replay on. I know some members put the replays on when they do dishes or laundry or just whenever they would like some more. Large Family Table Community, there's tons there. So again, you just click that first link in the description below. The doors are open for the only time in 2021 and the only time since summer 2020. It has been a while. Mama finally got it all together to open the doors. I do not know when I will be opening membership again, so join now and don't miss out on any of the fun. And then I'm going to say, oh, my baby's crying. But also, all that to say, with roller skating and the kids want to go out to a playground this afternoon, oh, get your baby, Jamerrill. I don't want to have to come home and cook dinner, so I'm planning ahead with this. And since I'm going to be filming up until the minute that we go, you can do it, Tobin. Yeah, that's why I'm throwing these potatoes in now. Yay. And then also living on the leftovers, this is some slow cooker vegetable soup, the one I did, I don't know, 2 days ago now. It is almost gone. So I am having this for breakfast myself. And this is what Tobin's doing for school right now. He has eaten, he's had his little cookies. We've got a few little pieces there, but he's had several. But what I gave him that has made him super happy in life, I gave him the, oh yeah, the lid of this little Rubbermaid bottle. And then this for my old Pioneer Woman coffee cup. I mean, who needs these stink toys here? Who needs these when you can have the lids of mommy's things, right? You're looking nice and festive and redheaded today, Tobin. You feeling all your redhead in full force? You kind of matching your sweet potatoes that you're eating. You a ginger? Oh, the Josiah. You a ginger. Even your eyebrows. Liam is getting rolling for the day. Well, I ended up not throwing these two kind of miscellaneous but same but different slow cooker meals in the slow cooker before we left yesterday. I just put them out in what I call my faded refrigerator, and I'm gonna put them in the slow cooker for dinner tonight. So last night we did have that manicotti. We did go through about half of those potatoes and sweet potatoes yesterday as well. I need to work on getting a Walmart grocery pickup order in. I don't think I'm going to pick it up tomorrow though, but I just need to go through my recipes and what I'm doing and get all that together. Sorry, this slow cooker crock was put through the dishwasher, but still looked like I needed to hand wash it. And it is Saturday here, and I have a big filming list. All the stuff I thought I was gonna get filmed last week has now, I just keep spinning, right? I always joke, I hear that line from Finding Nemo, you think you can do these things, Nemo, but you just can't. That's my whole life phrase sometimes. Anyway, I'm gonna get this going for dinner, so at least dinner is done. And then I'm gonna film a Q. Let me tell you all the things we're gonna do. Oh, it's gonna be so great. So I'm gonna film a Q&A video. I'm gonna film a tour for my new upcoming kitchen excitement. What else? I'm gonna finish 2 more recipes I was working on for a video. I feel like I should look at my whiteboard. It's deep and wide. I'm gonna work on that grocery pickup order. I've got a video I've got to publish today that should have published yesterday or the day before. We had a super family day yesterday though. We did go roller skating. We did get Slurpees. Super important because I told the kids before roller skating's over, we'll get slushies. They didn't have a little slushie machine going. So we got Slurpees, and then we went to the playground, and some of our friends who we didn't get to see at roller skating ended up being at the same playground, so we played until dark. And just a nice family day. So today is a mama work day to catch up on all my mama work from a week ago. And all the work at homeschool moms and doing all the things moms said amen, right? Now, you can also use a slow cooker liner. I've never gotten into those, but you all keep telling me, use a slow cooker liner, Jamerrill. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I do so many other little convenience things. Okay, so that was the stuffed peppered soup that I only had one bag of. And then, oh, this is leaking. Nope, get in there. And then this is the peppered steak. So stuffed peppered soup has ground beef, peppered steak has steak strips that were already cooked. So 2 different types of beef are in here now. Whole lot of peppers and onions, and I see diced tomatoes, and smell the different spices. I think I mentioned yesterday, for the soup I add rice in toward the end, and for the pepper steak we serve over rice. But I'm going to cook it all together today, and I'll add rice in towards the end. And it's just going to be a wonderful beef, pepper, rice, slow cooker thing. It'll be great. Okay. And I'm going to get it going now. Alrighty. So the new 10-quart slow cooker is just breaking in very nicely. Someone asked me the other day, or they said, boy, you need to get a Instant Pot or a pressure cooker. Yes, I have one. Part of why I still, I love the Instant Pot. There are definitely times and reasons and recipes that I love to do the Instant Pot for, but then on a day like today, throw and go, dump and go, whatever you want to call it, I'm throwing this crock pot meal in. I don't have to see it and for several hours. I don't have to fool with it. I don't have to vent it. I don't have to touch it. Now, what I might do though is, yes, an hour before dinner, I can do the rice in the Instant Pot. Because even doing rice in the slow cooker, I still need to eyeball it a little bit. But let's let that be our Saturday plan. We'll do the rice in the Instant Pot about an hour or so before dinner and combined. And that will work well. Okay, so on this Saturday, definitely second cup of coffee time. Don't always have 2 cups. Today warrants it. Got my whiteboard and my kind of business life planner there, and I'm gonna recalibrate all the things I got behind on this past week. And then for lunchtime, we got some pizza English muffins in action. Yay, good job. Amelia's done the English muffin pizza chef. Alrighty, so today is pumpkin processing day. I don't even know if I'm saying it right or I'm saying it wrong. The internet lets me know. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Okay, so we have, what was our number? 12. We have 12 pumpkins in the house right now. We still have our cute little trio stacked by the front door. We're leaving those for right now. But we've got white pumpkins, knucklehead pumpkins. I don't even know that I have any sugar pumpkins here. Now those are the cream of the crop, the prime ones to make homemade pumpkin puree. That was a good one, wasn't it? Homemade pumpkin puree with. However, all these years, even way back to my farmhouse days, I've just used whatever pumpkins I had. One year we even accidentally grew pumpkins, remember that? And then we did pumpkin bowling on the pond when the pond froze. Okay, so lots of whatever kind of pumpkins we get experience here. Also great to just chop them open and give them to the goats and the chickens and poultry and such. But we are going to process these today. So I'm going to give you a quick peek at what we're doing. And so here's the knucklehead pumpkins. I get lots of questions about these. These you can process and use them just the same. And there's going to be slight flavor differences. Yeah, here's another little one Liam set out. Slight flavor differences with all of them. But you know what? When you're mixing them in pumpkin banana bread, or when you're making homemade pumpkin pies, or whatever pumpkin that you're doing, even these white pumpkins are great for baking up. Now this one, big thing you want to look for is you don't want to use pumpkins that like you've already carved or have big holes in them. Now this one just fell off the picnic table the other day and it is fine. And then we have another one. I think it might be this one. One of them we dropped when carrying it in this morning, so that's okay. They're going to be fine. Big thing is you look for mold and such. You don't want something that's been out for like days and days. Anyway, even these ginormous ones, it's just a matter of slicing them down. So we will be doing a variety of, because I'm doing some other videos and TikToks and Facebook Reels, and I'm doing a live video for my membership this afternoon where we're doing all kinds of pumpkin things for quite a long time, I'm sure. So we are going to be doing these in, you can do pumpkins in the slow cooker, you can do pumpkins in the pressure cooker, and of course, my longtime favorite, very long time, is pumpkins in the oven. But I think, so for the pressure cooker, you gotta find smaller ones, of course. And then for the slow cooker, it's just sliced up chunks, just like whenever you do them on the sheet pan in the oven. We got all our tools out. The kids are gonna help me, they're excited. So we're going to town doing pumpkin. Oh, and then I've got something real cool, a fun surprise to show y'all coming up. All right, so we got our little pumpkin workers. We're pumpkin scooping, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes. Come here, pumpkin.
Okay, so here are our first two trays that are going into the oven. You can see I've just chopped them all down, got a few more to chop up. The pumpkin scooping is continuing. I am mixing my pumpkin types together because I don't think it's a real big deal. But if you are a pumpkin purist, you can keep them separate. But we've got 12 pumpkins total that we're doing, and Mama is just going to get it done. Now in the end, I'll have some to freeze. And we'll have pumpkin bread, we'll have pumpkin pies, we'll have pumpkin everything. And these scooped out nicely as well.
My
So,
shirt says pumpkin.
and Daniel's shirt says peace out, and it's got a pumpkin pie on it. Yay! Angie lost another tooth, right? Yes, yes. So these will go in the oven at about 375 for 40 to 45 minutes. And then I'm going to get some of these going in the slow cooker and also in the pressure cooker. And Liam's scraping away. Amelia's hugging a pumpkin. Here we go. Expert level filming the bananas. Art is holding the camera, because that's how we roll.
Oh, one of the pie pieces is shaped like a pizza. That one.
Oh yes, we could have pizza pie. Okay, so can you get that on the bottom and just spin it? Hold on one second so we can see.
What?
There you go. You want to push it in? Nice. That's it. Voila. You're Superman. Okay, you go for it. Woo! You did it. And that's the inside of our giant $12 pumpkin. Anyway, the few little spots in there that we will cut out. Minnie's already going to town. Okay, so we got our pile there growing. These I'm going to do in my live video this evening. We've got the pressure cooker full. It's about 15 minutes or so. Of course, there's a cup of water in there, and it's going to take longer than 15 minutes because pressure has to build up and come down, but many devices to pull it all together. Got this slow cooker full, and then over here, this slow cooker full, and then, of course, we got several pans going in the oven. Well, welcome back to my mess several hours later. There's 20 quarts of pumpkin puree. I run pumpkin through the Instant Pot probably 4 different times now. I have, what are you there? Okay, that's the outside of some of the rinds. I've got my second load in the slow cooker there. Second load in this slow cooker. And then I had some here from the Instant Pot and slow cookers that are cooling. That's what it looks like after the time in the Instant Pot. Gonna need a bigger boat. And then here's another load that is done, and then these just dinged. So those are done. I need to pull those out. And then here, I was just doing my live call, so there you go, there's my tripod behind the scenes. Dug out the insides of these pumpkins, more seeds down there. And then we've got, oh yeah, Mama had to test it out, 4 pumpkin pies. Got a little dark around the edges. These are graham cracker crust, but that's because, of course, I let them sit in there when I got busy doing other things. But yeah, the pumpkin brigade and parade continues. So there you go. Here's this is Jamerrill's mama and Jamerrill on her pony many years ago. There's Amelia on her pony. By the way, I'm jumping into pony and costumes and reenactments now. How do you like this? This is my mom and Naomi all dressed up for events. And what do we have here? So this has nothing to do with pumpkin puree, but this is the other things going on. And these are 2 gowns that my mama has made. This is going to be my mom's, and this is Naomi's, and then this is a Union officer's uniform. That's for Zion. They're going to be in Gettysburg for a reenactment, and I thought that, well, a side saddle thing, right? All kinds of things. My mom does side saddle things. So here's her sewing shop that's going down, and just showing you projects, other projects that have been going on here today besides pumpkins. Well, friends, thanks so much for watching this Large Family Meals of the Week video. We did all kinds of fun food things in this video. Be sure to also click the first link in the description below, go to largefamilytablecommunity.com, and join me for the very special and exclusive Large Family Table membership, where you get more videos from me, you get live calls with me, live cooking, included products, special events, special guests, so mega much, because that's what we do. It's mega and lots, of course. So click that first link in the description below and join me over in the Large Family Table community. Yay!